Namaste. Welcome to Yoga Mandy. My name is Mandy, and it's with great pleasure that I invite you and welcome you to our beautiful studio in Elvas, Portugal. This is the view you get when you follow one of the classes in person or when you follow our weekly Sunday yoga class online. I know it's not the perfect setting for videos, not the perfect lighting, but this is the real deal. This is how it looks when you come to class. This is how it looks when you follow the class online. And that's my intention for this video, to give you a feel of how our yoga classes take place, how they unfold, how they are. They're yoga classes for all levels. Um, and a bit more difficult on video, of course. My style of teaching is very personal, so I adjust my classes according to who's sitting in front of me, how the energy is, how the vibe is. So that's a bit more difficult on video, but I hope you get the feel of a yoga class in person here in Marmelos in Elvas, Portugal. Enough talking. I like to talk. Let's get started. Today's class is a class for the wood element, for liver and gallbladder meridian. It's a creative, fun, playful, grounding, soft and strong class all at once. This class takes about 30 to 40 minutes, so it's a medium length class. I hope you enjoy, and if you have any questions, feel free to answer them, to ask them, and I will try to answer all of your questions. I also made a Spotify playlist, something I always do for every class, and it's called Would You? Would You? Okay, wordplay. I'm also a bit silly for those who don't know me yet. You can find it on Spotify. I'll put the link in the description. You can also find me on social media at yogamandy.be. And let's get started. To get started, you just take a comfortable seated position with your spine straight, or you can come lie down. In class, I always invite people to come lie down to get started. For me, it also helps me arrive, ground, relax before the class starts. So it's easier for me to forget everything that happened before. Um, but you can choose. You can come seated or you can come lying down. I'm going to stay seated because I'm going to be talking. Close your eyes and start to tune in to this moment. Notice how your body feels right now. Do you feel any tension? Is your body aching or soft? Feel how your breath comes and goes without you trying to control it or change it. Just letting your breath come and go. The natural cycle of in and out, coming and going, beginning and ending. Both of them following each other endlessly. An end following a beginning, an exhale following an inhale, and a beginning following an end, an inhale following an exhale. Paying attention to your breathing without changing or controlling it gives you a feeling of safety. it is something that's predictable. There's always an inhale followed by an exhale, and there is always an exhale followed by an inhale for as long as you live. And it's something that comes naturally. There's no need to control it, there's no need to change it. Even without thinking, without being aware of your breath comes and goes. And maybe you notice that just by paying attention to your breath, the breath is slowing down. Your inhale is slowly becoming more deeper, more profound. And your exhale is lengthening. Notice if you can feel these slight changes in your breathing pattern. And observe what it does to your body. In the gentlest way, can you notice a difference? Just by paying attention to the breath, feeling the inhale and the exhale, allowing your breath to become deeper, calmer, and more profound. Gently let go of the attention on your breath and gently release the attention you're paying to how your body's feeling. And rub your hands together, the palms of your hands, rub them firmly together, creating heat, creating friction. And then place your hands over your eyes, resting on your cheekbones, creating a warm space in front of your eyes. Keeping your eyes closed, feel the heat of your hands coming in. Gently release your hands and rub the palms together again, firmly. Place your hands back in front of your eyes. And then blink your eyes open. Feel the heat of your hands entering your eyeballs. Close your eyes. Take your hands away from the eyes and one last time rub them together very firmly, letting the friction create heat. And place your hands in front of your eyes again. Open your eyes. Look into the palms of your hands and feel that warmth entering. Keeping the eyes open, gently release the hands. And if you're lying down, now is the time to come to a seated position. And if you're sitting on a cushion or a chair, come seated on the ground. In a cross-legged position or ankles in front of each other, your choice. And place your hands on your knees, relax your shoulders. You can make a few circles with your neck if you want to. feel your sits bones on the ground. You can move the fleshy part, the muscly part of your behind to feel that you're seated on these sits bones. So you're not rounding your back, but your back is straight. Your spine is, you're giving length to your spine, length to your stomach and your sides. Deep breath in and exhale through the mouth. Okay, on your next inhale, you're going to bring the chest in front, creating a small, tiniest bit of a hollow back. So don't exaggerate, but just a little bit. Now, when you exhale, you're going to round your back. Keep your hands on your knees so you don't fall back. Chin towards chest. Inhale in front. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, chest puffs out, and exhale around your back. And you can follow your own rhythm here. You can breathe slowly and deeply, creating a soft, gentle movement following the rhythm of your breath. If you need more energy, you're going to inhale with force and exhale more powerful, more active. You choose. This is your practice, so you can decide what level of energy you bring to it. If you want slow, gentle movement, deep, long breaths, or if you want to activate and notice what choice you would normally make, and really try to feel if that's what you need, because it's not because it's a choice you always make that it is what you need most. Maybe you're a person who likes to be active, full of energy, always busy, but you need to slow down. So experiment, try to feel the different types of movement, different types of breathing in this exercise and throughout the entire practice. And listen to your body. That's the most important lesson of yoga. Coming home to yourself, to your body, and listening to what it needs, challenging, nurturing, with love. Okay, now start to make gentle circular motions while you're breathing. So inhaling is bringing your chest to the side, to the front. Exhaling towards the other side and back again. Maybe integrating the neck if that feels okay for your neck. And changing directions anytime you want. Maybe you can switch legs if you want to. And let your breath bring you into motion. So movement and breath connected to each other. The inhale is the beginning. Exhale is the ending. One following the other endlessly. Very predictable. Very safe. If you want to linger in one position, you just stay there and keep breathing. Follow the rhythm of your breath, the rhythm of your body. your natural rhythm. One last inhale and exhale in this movement. And then you come back to the seated position with your back straight, shoulders relaxed. And turn your palms up towards the sky. Relax the muscles in your face and take some time to feel what this exercise has done to you, to your thoughts, your heart rate, your breath, your body. Observe without judgment. Notice. And everything you feel or don't feel is okay. It's okay if you don't feel anything, if you don't notice the subtle changes. Maybe the changes are very loud to you, your body is speaking to you. Maybe you're thinking, Mandy, could you just stop talking? That's okay. Everything you're feeling is okay. Allowing silence in between movements. The moment before a new beginning. The moment between an ending and a beginning in silence. All the potential, all this creative energy. In between. And it's so important, and it's something we forget to do during the day. It's not something you pay attention to a lot. Well, most of us don't. So in yoga class, in my yoga classes, I create space for the stillness in between. Keep breathing. And when you're ready, come onto your hands and knees. Your hands as wide as your shoulders, or a bit wider even, spreading the fingers, clawing fingertips into the mat, into the ground. Your knees are hip width apart, your feet are flat on the mat. It's an unintentional rhyme. And your core is softly engaged, so you're not hanging, you're not arching the back, but your back is straight, you look straight down. Shoulders away from the ears, so no tension there. A strong foundation. And then you start to move back and forth, moving your weight to the front and the back while you're breathing. And start making circles. For now, keeping the back straight as much as possible. Switching directions anytime you like. And here you can play with directions, with speed, so you can choose how fast you move, how far you go. And if you're breathing powerfully or softly, that's up to you. You can choose whatever you need in this moment. And then come back to stillness. Drop your hips toward your heels. Stretch your arms out in front of you. Open up the knees as wide as you want to. Big toes touching. Turn your palms up towards the sky. Let your head, your brow rest on the ground. If this feels uncomfortable, you can always make fists, stack them, and then rest your head on your fists. Yoga is here to serve you, not the other way around. So you change as much as you need to. Change the positions. According to your body, to your needs at this time. There is no right or wrong as long as you're breathing, as long as you're connecting to yourself, connecting to the stillness. It's all okay. Spread your fingers again, palms to the ground. Push your palms into the ground, activate your arms, and when you're ready, on an inhale, you come back up. Put your knees back under your hips. Inhaling, arching the back, pushing your chest out in front of you. Exhaling, I said arching the back, hollowing, now you're arching. Push the ground away from you, let your head hang loose. And let your breath guide you, let your breath initiate the movement. Exhaling, rounding the back. Inhaling, hollow back. And then experiment with the movement. Move more freely, but keep that basic movement of inhale, hollow back, exhale, arching the back. As you move your body as it feels good for you. Coming all the way down to child's pose. Making circles with the hips maybe. As fast or as slow as you want to. Warming up the spine. Let the movement come naturally, just like your breath. Try not to think too much, but just let it happen. The way your breath is always happening, the inhale following the exhale, exhale following the inhale. Let movement come. Close your eyes. Focus on how it feels, how the movements follow each other without you controlling or thinking or changing anything. Just let it happen. And don't try to think about what it looks like or if you're doing it right. It's normal that these thoughts will surface. Don't pay them any attention. Go back to feeling your body moving as naturally as your in and your exhale. Finish the movement and come back to a tabletop position on your hands and your knees. Your back straight. Maybe you want to come on the fists if your wrists are very sensitive or if you're not used to these movements. And on your next inhale, you're going to lift the knees off of the ground and hover above the ground with your knees on the tops of your feet. Strong arms looking straight down. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Life is good. And then gently dropping the knees back. Big toes touch. Knees as wide as the mat, as wide as you can, and drop everything down. Turn your palms towards the sky if you can, or let your head rest on your on your fists. Another moment of stillness in between movement, in between postures. Notice your breath, notice your heart. Feel your body. And take time to rest in between. Even if it's just one breath, one cycle of breathing. Make time for the stillness in between. Activate your fingers, your hands again, palms towards the ground. Prepare for movement. Inhaling, rising up. Strong tabletop position. You know what's coming. Inhale deeply with strength, with power, with fire. And lift the knees off of the ground. Feel the tops of your feet pushing onto the ground. Feel how your hands are pushing the ground away from you. Feel your upper back rounding. Yeah, arching. Keep breathing. One more inhale. And exhale. Put your knees back on the ground. Move your the right calf and the right foot to the side. Stretch your left leg out to the side. You can adjust how much you want to. And the toes of your left foot are facing in front of you. So don't point them like this, but they're facing your front. Inhale, rise up, both arms lift. And exhale, grab the right wrist with your left hand and move towards your left leg. Try to look underneath your right shoulder, your right armpit. So your chest is in front of you, it's open. You're not doing this, but this. You should feel it in the right side of your body, a deep stretch. Inhale, coming back up straight. Arms in a big V, and exhaling, put your right fingertips on the ground and lift your left leg off the ground. Stretch your left arm overhead, creating length in the side body, the left side body. And on an exhale, you come back up. Inhale, strengthen the arm. Exhale, grab the right wrist and move to the left. Bend to the left. Inhale, up again. Exhale, down with the right arm, left leg comes up. Inhale, back up. We're going to do a little flow now. Letting breath and movement follow each other naturally. And once you know the movements, they will come more naturally without you having to think about them. You can close your eyes and feel the movement. One more time. Inhale. Exhale to the side. Inhale back up. Exhale, bending your left knee. Coming sitting on your heels. Turn the palms facing up. Let your hands rest on your lap. A moment of stillness in between. Keep your chest lifted. Relax the muscles of your face. Feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Feel your body. The strength, the opening, the flexibility. On your next inhale, you come back seated on your knees. Stretch out your right leg, toes facing in front. Inhale, both arms rise up. A big V, take up space, an open posture, ready to receive. How are you at receiving? Are you a giver or a taker? In this position, relax your shoulders. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, grab your left wrist and bend towards that right leg. Feeling a stretch in your side body, feeling a stretch on the inside of your right leg. Keep breathing. Feel this position. Also spread the toes of your left foot that's on the ground. Counterbalance. Active. Full body awareness. Inhaling, come back up. And exhaling, left fingertips to the ground. Right leg rises up. Right arm over your head. Stretch that side body. Activate the inside of your right leg. Inhale, come back up. And exhale, start to flow. Let the movements follow each other like ebb and flow. Like inhale and exhale. Without thinking, without controlling, without changing. Like a natural rhythm. As natural as day following night, night following day. An end following a beginning, and a beginning following an end. Inhale and exhale. Move with awareness. Let your breath guide you. Let your breath bring you from one movement to another. One last cycle. And on exhale, you come back seated on your knees, heels, and bum touch. Turn your palms up. Relax your face. Relax your shoulders. Core is still softly engaged. So you're not sitting here like this, but you rise up, creating length in the side body, length in your stomach. Shoulders are away from the ears, open chest, strong, powerful, ready to receive. Let your breath slow down, let your heart rate slow down. One last movement before we completely relax. Turn your palms facing down. Why am I saying palms? Facing down, palms facing down. Lift off, breathe in, come sitting on your knees. Exhaling completely, turning the palms forward. And making your way up to a standing position. Put your feet hip width apart. I don't know if you can hear this, but you get a concerto from my ankles. The music of nature. Knees popping, ankles cracking. And come standing still when you're ready. You can wiggle as much as you need to. Move everything you want to before you come standing completely still in a mountain pose, a strong mountain pose. Palms facing in front of you, fingers spread, arms are active, your shoulders are open, away from the ears. Your shoulder blades, the tips of your shoulder blades are going in and trying to touch each other. I'm going to show you my back. Maybe it makes more sense like that. So you're not doing this, but you're doing this. Let the tips of your shoulder blades carry your heart space. As if you're cradling your heart with the tips of your shoulder blades. Chest puffs out. Lengthen the belly, lengthen the side body. Put your hands on your hips, slightly bending the knees. And you're going to make circular motions with your hips, but keeping your back straight. Towards the other side. You can come with the legs more open if that feels more comfortable for you. That way you can feel the inside of your legs even more. Keep breathing. Adjust the movements. Linger somewhere if you want to. Rotating the hips. And then try to make a figure 8 with your hips. As if you're making a flat shape of an 8. With your hips, bending your knees. A little yoga dance before we completely relax. Smile. Feel that playful, creative motion. And then come standing still again. Breathe in, stretch your arms out in front of you. I'm here again with the palms. Palms facing each other. Breathe in, open up. Exhaling, back together. Inhale, open. Exhale, back towards each other. Jump your feet closer together again. Dropping the arms, bending your knees, and letting your arms flop from one side to another. Arms hanging loose, completely relaxed. Twisting your upper body without moving the feet, but you can bend your knees as much as you want to. You can go faster. Synchronize the breath if you want to. Or just breathing slowly while you move and letting your arms really bounce off of your body so your arms are completely relaxed. And your torso is moving them from one side to another, letting them hit your body on the sides. Maybe even faster. And then gently slowing down the movement until you're standing completely still, arms relaxed, face soft. Feel your arms, feel your strong legs, feel your open chest, and feel that gentle smile on your face. And in your time, when you are ready, come lying on your back. You can do as much movement as you need to. Maybe pause the video to do a little more movement before we completely relax it. So come lying on your back. Your feet as wide as the mat or even wider. Take up space. Let your arms rest a little bit away from your body. So don't put them too close to your body. Take up space. Palms facing up or down, whatever feels comfortable for you. Adjust your clothing, wiggle a little bit. Maybe you want to move a little bit more before we completely relax. Maybe you want to place something on your eyes. Take blankets, anything you need to get comfortable. I'm going to sit up because I'm talking and I don't want the risk of falling asleep. It's going to be a long yoga movie then. And when you are ready, completely and fully relax your body. These last moments of stillness, complete and utter stillness, are so important. To let the practice, the breath, the movement sink in. To have your body settle down again. So for these coming minutes, try not to move anything. Your arms and legs lie perfectly still. Your head rests on the ground, not moving. And your torso is being carried by the earth, by the ground, stable and still. Imagine that your body, your arms, your legs, your head are roots of a tree, firmly and strong underground. And on top of you is a giant, enormous tree that grows from you, from your roots, growing up. But you are under the ground, in the earth, growing firmly, taking up the nutrients from the ground, soaking up water and bringing it towards that giant tree that's growing on top of you. Feel that silent power you have. Nobody can see you. With the naked eye, nobody can see you. What they see is that big, enormous tree blossoming, growing, standing strong and firmly on the ground, deeply rooted because of you. Without the roots, the tree couldn't grow. The tree couldn't blossom and couldn't go through the cycles of the seasons, of the day. You are the source of that tree. You allow that tree to grow. You allow that tree to blossom. Feel that silent force, the power of being rooted, of receiving all these nutrients from the earth, from the ground, and giving it, helping the tree grow. Receiving and giving simultaneously happening. You are rooted. You are that tree that is growing, blossoming, going through the cycles, natural cycles of life, of seasons. And you need to receive, to take up the nutrients from in the ground and give them to yourself so you can grow, so you can show the world how strong and beautiful and ever-changing you are, just like a tree. And when you receive enough, when you are able to receive all of the nutrients you need, maybe you can grow fruit in your tree so others can also enjoy your silent power, your radiant beauty, firmly rooted in the ground, growing and blossoming into the world. Take a few last moments of silence, admiring the roots and the tree that you are, and what that symbolizes for you. Enjoying a few more moments in stillness. And then gently bring your awareness back to your body. Notice the space you're in, the room you're in. Breathe deeply. And start to bring soft and gentle movement into your body, waking it up again. Wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, but keeping the eyes closed. Stretch, yawn, sigh. And when you're ready, come lying on your side, letting your head rest on your arm, bending your knees, with the eyes closed, in a fetal position. And then gently push yourself back up towards a seated position. With the eyes closed, it doesn't matter where you land, how you're sitting. Nobody's watching you. Bring your palms, the palms of your hands together in front of your chest, in front of your heart. Inhale and lift your chest even higher, creating more length in your stomach and the side body. And exhaling, relaxing your legs, relaxing your shoulders even more. Bring your chin towards your chest, bowing your head towards your heart, the knowing towards the feeling. And take a moment of gratitude for yourself, for the time you've created to do yoga, to do this video, to breathe, to move, to grow strength, to relax, to enjoy the stillness between the moments, to recharge, to root, and to grow again. Thank yourself silently. And a big thank you from me to you, from my heart to yours, from my roots, my tree, my fruit to yours. Thank you. And together we close off this practice by saying Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I see it was a bit longer than I intended, but that's okay. I go with the flow. I follow the natural cycles of the nature. um, I hope you enjoyed this class, and I hope it gives you a feeling of what we have to offer here in our studio at Quinta Vale de Marmelos in Elvas, Portugal. You can follow us. You can follow these classes online weekly, every Sunday, 10 a.m. Lisbon time, 11 a.m. Brussels. I don't know the correct names of these time zones, but you get the picture. This is my gift to you. I hope you have a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year, a great decade, a great life. And hopefully I can welcome you into this studio again through the screen or hopefully in person. Thank you so much. Namaste.